Welcome back to Teshkid Effects for another Gala price update, and I'll kickstart the video by giving you a very brief update of what has been happening in the market. So for Gala, we made this all-time high that we have on the $0.84 mark, and from that high the market is down by 58%. And what I have on the screen is the daily chart, and from this daily chart there are few things that have happened. So from this point that I have on the that I have over here, from this point that I have over here, the market went up to this all-time high that we have over here, and this is after we had some news about Facebook rebranding to Metaverse, and you know Gala is a Metaverse based coin, so that's when we had this market run up to the upper side and made it to an all-time high. And after that we have been having lower prices for Gala in this Elliott wave pattern that we have over here, having my wave 1 to that point, a wave 2, a wave 3 and a wave 4. And note that the wave 3 took us to around the $0.14 mark, and at the $0.14 mark we have this support that we have over here. So once we had these lower prices in the wave 3, this support zone gave us support, and you can see from there we had this bounce back to, we had a bounce to the upper side, and from that support zone, the market, from that low that we made in that wave 3, the market is up by 98%, which is very good for Gala. And in our wave 4, this is what is now under formation, and I expected this wave 4 to, it's now in its target zone on the $0.39 mark. So for me, I'm expecting this wave 4 will not go up to the $0.42 mark, so I expect us in the wave 4 not to reach the $0.14 mark, because that will be invalidating my Elliott wave over here. So some of the key scenarios that I expect to play out on this chart are that we can continue having lower prices in our wave 5, which I think for me is starting to form at the moment, and maybe reach the $0.15 mark and break below that, and maybe reach the 0.02 or the $0.08 mark. And once that happens, we can then have a bounce back to the upper side and in that wave that will be forming, I expect it to take us to an all-time high. In that move, I expect us to have a bounce back to the upper side and break this resistance that we have on the $0.42 mark, and maybe reach the $0.6 mark, and then from there maybe we can get rejected or continue having higher prices. So time will tell how the market will play out on that. The other move that I expect us is that we can continue having higher prices, and once that happens, that will break the resistance that we have on the $0.42 mark and have a retest of that zone. And once we have a retest, we can even break this other resistance that we have on the $0.6 mark, or we could get rejected at that point. So those are the key expectations that I expect to see on the Gala chart. But for the moment, I'm a little bit bearish on this market, because I want us to see a wave 5 being formed over here, and for that to happen, I expect this wave 4 not to exceed the $0.42 mark that we have over here, because that will be invalidating my Elliott wave pattern. So let's be patient and see how the market plays out, and whatever I've said is not financial advice, so don't buy, hold or sell any crypto without doing your own research and analysis.